Give myself a little entrance theme this week.
Are you streaming yet?
Can you get Mr. Butterscotch? Because I can't hear him.
I can't hear him neither.
No, sorry, it's because I turned my mic off.
Are you streaming the commentary yet?
We are, mate, yes.
Yes, he's streaming that. That's why I came in singing the Rod Harbour theme tune.
Ah, fair enough.
So, round 9, Mount Panorama. Interesting circuit, shall we say?
Very lively.
Yep, I would think there's going to be a modicum of contact today. We'll just have a flick through and see who's doing what. I know we're very early on in the... I'm not sure if we've had the practice start yet.
I have no idea. It was all... I didn't even know who was hosting it to start with.
So it's been the last season of GT3 run like this. So next season there's going to be a GT2 league and a GT3, which will make for interesting watching. There's a few more restrictions on the GT2 cars than the GT3s. No traction, but there's most people on D1 this season. Probably get used to that quite quick. Other than that, there's new. The structure for the F1 leagues has changed slightly, I believe. D1, D2, I think are no assists. D3 all assists are available. So when I wanted to start F1 with OFR, D3 would be a good place to dip your toe in. There's a new F2 league as well on Tuesday night, I believe, at 7 o'clock UTC, which is 8 UK time. And there's a couple of drivers who know quite well going to dive in that as well. So if anyone wants to have a look, have a look at the listings on the OFR Discord website, message anybody, and we'll pass the information on, and we'll see what next season brings. So I believe today we've got yet again Rod Hammerboosh in social media corner, and we may have Ash Wilson, who's actually got a corner named after him on this track, I think, Nick. Am I right?
He has, yes. I've named a corner after Ash. It's what would normally be called the cutting. Because of Ash's usual corner cutting, we've decided to name it Ash Wilson.
That's fantastic.
You also have the Skyline Complex, which I've decided to name the Spoilt Parsnip. And
that sounds really good in Australia. That.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
Spoilt Parsnip, that and toys. And then we have the chase, which I will be referring to as Bradley Walsh.
Bradley Walsh Benz.
As he was the host of the chase, and I think it's fitting to name a corner after such a legend.
There we go. We should also have a competition for corner name of the season at some point.
AJ saying, can I join comms in social media corner?
Is there enough? I don't know if there's enough.
If there is not enough room in the actual room, I could pull out of the room and I'll manage from social media corner and watch via the stream. AJ could come in.
There's plenty of room.
Let me just have a look. Yeah,
AJ's already in the room.
He's actually in the room. Yeah, Ben, I will send you an invite to the Comms of Doom. Just bear with 1 second. I'm just going to hum the... That's your challenge.
Except
sensible,
Stato, which for me is boring
Hello,
because I am
boys.
boring.
There we go.
Well,
current
hello,
D2
Colin
champion.
Cheesewheel.
Colin Cheesewheel.
Colin Cheesewheel.
How was it for you, mate?
Sorry?
Now I've seen it. It's usually the current D2 champion as well.
Hello.
I'm just going to get the stream up on the Mac that we're not allowed to mention Mac because Apple haven't sent me a new one yet.
The Mac.
Yep, it'll be returning to be mended soon, I think.
Returning the Mac.
I'm glad Social Media Corner saw me.
Yes, I am firmly planted in social media corner right now, mainly because everything I own is in this one area and I'm too lazy to move. So, Colin Cheesewheel, are you looking forward to a fun-filled session of commentating with quite possibly the silliest of the OFR commentary team? I nearly called it a coffee team for some reason. I don't know why though.
We're still waiting for Team Hospitality to bring mine through.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any alcoholic beverages today, but I may be bringing back Guess the Beverage with another type of beverage, which caused a huge argument in my house earlier.
Oh no.
Because she wouldn't buy me any beer.
Oh no.
Would you, Mrs. Hammerbush?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go because there's not enough space apparently.
Right, okay, no, you stay in. I'm out.
You can stay in the.
No,
you can leave the room and stay in the chat, mate. If you wish to stay
I'm
in the
in
room.
I'll stay in social media corner and you can stay in the room.
No.
I've done it now, it's too late.
Oh,
I've done it now, it's too late.
Sorry, AJ, you've lost the fight.
Sorry, Colin Cheesewheel.
So we've actually got an official. Smalley saying get rid of Ash.
Bit mean.
That's alright. I know him. He's... I don't want to say moron. Well, he is. Anyways, moving on.
You don't want to say what you just did. Wonderful.
I thought I would anyways.
Wonderful.
I thought I would
muddling
anyways.
talker. We had a strategy, a Murray Walker strategy from Rod Hammerbush in the practice session earlier, when he said that's the strategy that you do every time, apart from the times you don't.
That is, it was my Murray Walkerism for the day.
Yep. Which is good.
Tell you what, you do some beautiful camera work, you, Jeff.
Well, I'm not doing anything at the moment. I'm just,
Exactly, that's what makes it beautiful. It's not making us seasick.
Hospitality department's just brought me a couple of PG and some Red Leicester mini cheddars. We will take sponsorship from Jacobs as well.
I don't know who this AJ is in the chat saying rip social media corner, but I'm staying in social media.
Oh, that's good. Tell him.
I'm staying in social media corner. I'm just not going to watch the race live. I'm going to watch it through the eyes of my co-host Jeff Butterscotch.
I'm just going to get the league table up actually, because now AJ's won it. Be interesting to see what the battle is for second place and third place. So BJ Robbo and Tom, he went into the really in the fight because Doc Coops 33 points off BJ Robbo in second, so it's still doable but highly unlikely.
It is still very close from Doc Coop to Tim, I think those.
Tim, yeah.
Very close.
In VR there's only 13. There's 13 points between VR in 8th and Doc Coop in 4th. So there's a couple of battles. It'll be interesting to see who gets the 4th, 5th and 6th places. I think Ballboy's in the strong shout because he's had, when he has raced, he's normally had a good run in.
He's always had a good run-in, but he's always been a bit elbows out. But I have a secret hot pick for today's race, mind.
And that is...
Othed River.
I've
seen him practicing. I'm offering out of Ash's wallet a 5-to-1 odds of him being in the top 3.
That's a good shout today, but I won't disclose what time he's been setting, but
No, I'm not
he's
going
been
to
saying
disclose what times.
sometimes.
But there have been some times set. They were within the times. So, yeah.
Yep. They were set on the same track as the other times.
Jan is taking those odds of 5-1 out of Ash's wallet for OFR to be in the top 3.
Oh, Ball Boy's had a spin over the top.
And now it's time for... Are you ready before the race actually starts? We'll get this one early. Guess the beverage.
Oh.
Meaty. So, Colin Cheesewheel, would you like to be the first to guess the beverage?
I think it is a... Is it in a can? Oh, practice
It is
start.
in a can.
It's just starting.
Practice start.
Practice start was also what Newcastle did last week to their season.
Oh, let's not talk about football in a racing commentary, yeah?
Are you drinking the liquids of canned dog food?
Could possibly. It could be the liquids of canned dog food. I mean, the ingredients that are in this could also be in dog food, but no, it's not. I can say there's been 3 suggestions so far. One of them is right.
Let's see what the canned gravy.
Canned gravy? No. Oh God, imagine if gravy came in cans.
Ash had left you in.
Is this the real start?
No, this is the practice start, mate. We'll see what the first corner's going to be like.
Okay.
Gives an indication of the carbon fibre build.
I like that to me.
By the way.
Heineken.
There you go. And there you go.
Yeah. Mr. Butterscotch, you seem to be very quiet at the moment. Harley is guessing Bovril. If Bovril came in a can, I would be living on cans of Bovril.
It's because I'm eating.
What vegetables are you eating today?
Not vegetables, actually.
What?
Cheese flavoured McVitie's obnob, not obnobs, what they're called, the round things. Not Hula Hoops.
Biscuits.
Mini cheddars.
Mini cheddar. Oh, mini cheddar. The food of the gods.
Yep. I've already announced what flavours. We can't do the flavour of the mini cheddar. So that's everyone just jacking back out now, ready for the start. Although I don't think the real Tracy's realised that it's practice start, he's still doing one. He's be dead giddy at his 12.5 second lead now.
I'm gonna win the race. That's exactly how he speaks as well, you know. Hello, I'm the real Tracy. I'm gonna win the race.
The real Slim
Tracy.
Tracy.
Caught up with Tracy.
How did Newcastle get on today, by the way?
They played a game of football, I believe. Well, no, they didn't actually play a game of football. They showed up.
I'm not even sure they did that.
I believe it was 3-0. But Brighton have been our bogey team since we ever played Brighton, so... I'm a crap.
Well, we should have a little message. Oh no, yeah, Smalley, I am going to have your vegan sausage recipe this evening. They look very very nice. For those that aren't sure what that was, I'll have to. Well, I can't share it with you all.
Is the recipe for a vegan sausage just a carrot?
No, I shall put it in your phone or your computer may go ping now. That is a vegan sausage, apparently. For those that can't see, Smalley's recipe for vegan sausages he sent me this morning was actually a device used for the protection of parenthood, if we can say it like that, filled with baked beans. Although I've not had them yet because he didn't tell me how long they needed cooking for.
But since
Phil Babbage has got a good recipe for vegan sausage. It's called Eat a Real Sausage Like a Man. Okay.
See, right?
Well,
I'm a firm believer. I actually go out my way to eat twice as much meat as the normal man. So there's one vegan out there that thinks that changing the world is doing nothing.
Well, let's not get on to the debate of what's actually better for your life expectancy.
I thought it was a race and not a debate about food.
Is this the actual
Ash
race?
has all the sausages, especially the ones on the buffet with a little bit of pineapple sticking out of them on his way to McDonald's.
Ash has a good recipe for the sausage. It's called sausage in fist. He eats them by the fistful.
Jan has got an interesting theory. I'm not sure I'm supposed to recommend that, but is a spliff not just a vegan sausage?
Well, it is made of grass, so and vegans essentially only eat grass. So yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Not that we condone any of that sort of behaviour, unless you live in California, where it's perfectly okay.
And I'm not actually vegan, so...
No, you're not a vegan, no. I mean, you're one step off being a vegan.
Well, I've got pink hair and don't eat meat, so...
Right. We are now starting.
Race start.
Here we go.
Let's see how the carnage takes into first corner. Tell you what, let's all have a prediction on race winner today then. I am going to go with... I'm going to go with possibly Doc Coop.
Co-op.
I think he's due... Co-op, sorry. Asda, Walmart, whatever. I think he's due a good result. I think he's due...
I think Doc Co-op, Ortheg River, and I'm not sure who would finish off my top three, but I think that they're definitely going to be up there. If Ortheg can get through clean and settle into the race
back
all
of this
right.
now, just have a look at the start of the race, so we can get a better view into the first corner.
Fifi takes the lead pretty much
Very
straight away.
clean.
Oh, yeah.
That's certainly better than the D1 first corner. There you go, maybe you'll need to take a lesson from this. Fifi's away at the start with Jax, Ricardo Patrese, Marco, Oved, Tom, Tim, Doc Coop. There's some rivalries in this race as well. I'm not going to go into that too much, but
we've got Tim going wide.
There's a couple of people, if they do get together, could be quite cuddly, should we say.
It has been very, very clean.
It has.
It is cleaner than Mrs. Hammerbush right now.
Oh dear.
BJ
Look, I
Robbo
just got there.
on the back of Dr. Walmart.
We've got Tom going past Ovid River, and we got Jax off at the front.
And it looks like Ovid was pushed wide there, possibly by
Tom and Dr. Co-op were getting side by side.
There you go. Now we here we are. Panorama. Here we go. Look at that as a shot down there. Ash will tell you what, that corner's really cool. I just call it the wobbly bit.
That's spiced parsnip.
Spiced parsnip.
Yeah. Oh, that's spiced parsnip.
Yeah.
Spiced parsnip.
Okay. Interesting.
He's not making the way down into Bradley Walsh right now.
BJ Robbo is going to get past Ovid River. It's going to be close between the two guys.
There's Marco and Tom as well.
Mr. Butterscotch. Mr. Butterscotch, could we have all the race info, please, on the stream? Because
there we go.
It's not on there. Thank you, Mr. Butterscotch.
There's a little bit of contact there, but I think everyone's relatively settled down. I think people get a little bit too eager on the first lap here. It just needs to take a breath and just settle into it and just find a gap and just try and pick people off one by one. There's too much. It tends to bunch up in some really, really tight areas here.
Ricardo Patrese leading. That's interesting.
He's already started to gap him. He's obviously coming off the pressure of his D1 race as well, so he's had an extended warm-up session. Fifi's all over the back of him. It's going to be a tight place to try and make a move up over here. There's a car park just on the left, just round here, just there on the right hand side as we're looking at it. I parked there for a bit earlier on.
Were you just admiring the view when you did that?
Oh, it's beautiful, stunning, mate. I got out, got the camera out.
Have some Vegemite.
Got a little barbecue in the back as well, so we did barbecued Vegemite sautéed carrots. Oh, Marco's been off and hit the wall there. Just jump back and see if he's
not
picked up any
I do believe Jax rubs the wall as well.
Dr. Co-op.
Contact with Ovid. It's Marco there. I think
It's all getting a bit D2 now.
They have got away with it. And talk about away with it. Real Tracy on this lap has pulled nearly 3.5 seconds on Tom. He's now got Tom in second, Jack's third, Fifi fourth.
Tell you what, Dr. Quack helped Fifi round that corner.
Fifi's got a little bit of rear aero damage. Oh, this is going to be tight. Marco on the outside of Dot Co-op. When we talk about rivalries.
And he's off.
That's off.
There's
third.
That's going to be looked at very, very closely later on, I am sure.
I always feel sorry for him. He never gets the lucky run.
We need Mr. Sony to sponsor me a PlayStation that'll actually play replays. Tom's now, which is my pick for the top step, guys, by the way. Look, if you picked up on this, he's already up to second. And he's pulled back. It was 3.5 seconds on the previous lap. He's now down to just under 2.5.
Jan, unfortunately, we don't have the ability to do replays.
My PlayStation, Jan, is a bit poop. It just doesn't. We've tried, even when Robot's been in the room, he's tried it, and it will play replays for him on the same stream, but not mine. We've tried multiple keyboards and God knows what else. We just unfortunately will not do it. I'm sure the footage will be around later on. It just looked good though when you get 3 or 4 cars in a line over the top of this. It's a beautiful track. I think the OFR management should pay for the winner of D1 to go and actually race around here for real.
Side by side between Fifi and Dr. Quack.
Oh, there's contact. See, I don't know again whether there's contact or if Fifi just went a little bit wide there. No, there's contact there. That was contact.
And Robot's off. And
Fifi's dropped right back to 10th now. Jump up, see this gap here is really, really coming down now between Tom and Ricardo Patrese. Down to 1.7 now.
DJ Robbo right at the back. He's not having a great race so far. He might struggle to get back up. He's about 9 seconds behind OFR River.
Yes, the problem is the position I was in D1. If you get dropped that far back, it really, really is hard to try and get it on the back here. It's a very easy circuit to overdrive a little bit as well. So if you do get Fifi's gone, Fifi's obviously had enough.
That's unfortunate for Fifi.
That's a shame.
Let's jump back down. So we've got Dot Coop now with Reddy Shaven in 5th, Ballboy in 6th, Marco and Tim. Nice little battle going on here as well. 7th and 8th.
What do you call Dr. Cobb then?
Dr. Go.
Yeah, Dr. Cobb or Dr. Asda or Dr. Walmart.
It's just any
Dr.
generic
7-Eleven.
supermarket, really.
But it has to be reasonably priced. So we've not got him Dr. Waitrose.
No, Dr. Waitrose. That actually sounds like somebody would go if you had a nasty rash, wouldn't it? I'm just going to go and see Dr. Waitrose.
Just keep an eye on Robot here. He does an awful lot for OFR in the running. And he's sat in comfy 9th at the moment in front of Max. With
Ovid between Patrese and Tom.
Oh yes, it is.
3 tenths.
Tom will be the one to watch here. Tom's. Let's see where he makes a move though.
Tom just needs to be patient coming down the mountain.
He'll be coming down the mountain when he comes. Oh, it's a little bit loose there. I think some notes around here earlier on is if you're getting dirty air around here on some of these corners are quite tight. Tracy's just gone a little bit squirmy on the start there, so he's going to set the start of the common run. So this is going to give Tom a real good run. It will be moved down into Bradley's.
He's closing down rapidly.
He is.
Don't know if
he's topping out.
See, Tracy's going to be. It'll be a lunge if he tries for it here. No, Tom's actually done. He's made a good move there. He's backed off a little bit to try and get the drive out. Maybe down into the last corner.
Sport just ran out of engine.
No, I think he lifted. He took a slightly wider line in there, like a bit like he's doing here, just trying to square the corner off. And you see, then it leaves you a little bit loose on the exit.
And as we've been talking about that, Dr. Carp is up into P3.
Brilliant, he is.
Speaking of loose on the exit, Mitt, how are you feeling?
What? I'm still a little bit ropey there, mate. Still a little bit ropey.
Oh, there's contact with the Jacks and a little bit of wobblers onto the grass there. We should give Ready Shave and Ball Boy a good run onto it.
For those that are wondering why up there, Mr. Butterscotch was asking me that, I took the kids fishing yesterday and I ingested more than my fair share of ragworms, so I'm a little bit ropey today.
Oh, there's contact there. That's
Jax
naughty
rubs
from
the
Tim.
wall again.
That was a little bit of a push there from Tim, I think, into there. Certainly a tap on the back, on the back
I
side.
believe Ericsson hit him.
This is turning into quite a good battle here between Riccardo Petresi and Tom, whose dad was a piper, if anyone was interested.
Is it?
Oh, that really took the internet was a bit slow there, wasn't it? It took a while to get to. It's a good little battle though. I mean, it's both evenly matched cars. I think the Porsche suits the track better, but the F2 one just have a slight bit more in a run. I don't know if anybody's interested in football, if we've got any Chelsea fans out there. Just dry your eyes on your Burberry t-shirts as Andreas Christensen has just been red carded on half time.
That's disappointing. I think
Tom dropped back, he had a bit of a slide coming out of Forest elbow.
Just going to put in. So we're now just about getting into pit stop timings. So it'll be interesting to see when people start to come in. These two straight out.
And he's straight into the barrier.
But only he's lucky. I'm not 100% sure if damage is still on light for.
It's still on light
for this one, yeah. So that's why he'll run that off. He'll probably be in, I would think, end of this lap. We'll see the first run of pit stops. Robot's up into 6th now.
Here comes Tom. And he's going to pull out maybe, I think.
It's the best thing to do.
I've heard Tom's pull out.
Oh, he's went into the back and he's taking them both out.
Tom.
Tracy's picked up. He's picked up front and rear damage. That was Tom going in a little bit. Probably got caught out a little bit, dragged into the slipstream there into the first.
It's pulled Doc Co-op right into the fight now, though. And I've raced against Dr. Co-op, and I think the real Slim Shady, or whatever his real name is going to be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, especially with front and rear aerodynamics. He's really going to struggle to hold him off on the mountain here. So we'll watch this. There could be. Let's hope we don't get too close. Kiss the wall on the outside there. He's taking a very defensive
he's going to make a move down on him inside the space parsnip.
I think he'll settle in and he'll take him. Unless Tracy makes a mistake, he'll take him on the Conrad, I think, and down into Bradley's. So close. One little mistake round here, and it can leave you really, really strong.
I'm pretty sure that his bumhole will be going like a rabbit's nose right now.
Oh man, over here.
There's a little battle between the robot and Ballboy here.
We'll just
both seem to be crashing into the wall at every opportunity.
So just watch if we can catch this move down. Oh, Tom has gone the inside. He's made that stick. Good move there by Dr. Co-op.
Well done, Dr. Co-op. I doff my cap to you, young sir.
We'll see if we're going to get the same sort of move here. Oh, Ballboy's gone around the outside of Robot.
Riccardo Petresi's in the pit lane.
And then you've got Oved in 7th. Still got plenty of time to make it up, maybe get into this podium fight, because we've got another 15 laps of Panorama.
Frantic Australian racing.
Yes.
I'm feeling very let down that I didn't have any beer today when watching at Bathurst. I was trying to hide it around the house. I was going to bury it and stuff like that, like a proper Bathurst, but
so
the other half wasn't
Ovid's now up into
7th.
7th or 7th. It was flashing between 6th and 7th. Obviously, people going in and out of the pits there.
Kimmy is asking how Tom is now.
He's quite well, I think. I haven't seen him for a bit, but due to go for a coffee next week. Yeah. He's up into 2nd. 9.5 seconds behind Dot Co-op. Steady run. Who's the third driver for tag today?
Ready Shaven.
So he could again. I believe earlier on in the season we had the first ever OFR full team lockout in D2 with the 3 tag drivers. So we could end up with a similar again today.
Then the Capri Sun boys did it, but unfortunately Ball Boy picked up all of the penalties.
Yep.
And got bumped down to the back. I remember that.
This is going to be tight. Oh, Ready Shaven just got a wheel on the grass there. He's gone into the wall on the outside.
Just clipped the inside of a space parsnip.
Just have a jump down the back. Now we've got Jax at the rear of the field in 12th. BJ Robbo, who's in that second place. So this is really going to put Tom in that. Let's just check the points situation. I know these two are second and third at the moment. I've got 5 points between them. This is going to, if this stays like this is going to see Tom take second.
Again.
Is that a lot of damage to his car?
Yeah, he's due a pit stop as well.
In social media corner here we have S Munster 2181 in search of followers, friends and views, ? We will help you, bigfollowers.com. No.
I'm glad we have friends.
Yeah, we have all the friends we need. You can go away. You're just a poopy head.
The friends in the world. Anyway. So now we've got Doc Coop's got 4.9 second lead. So Ready Shaven is right behind Ricardo Petresi. This is going to get real tight over the top of the mountain. Stay with them. Some of the camera angles on here are epic. I do enjoy the angle of the dangle.
You're partial to a good camera angle, are you?
Well, there you go. I do. I believe Mrs. Hammerbush was shouting something in the background there.
That wasn't Mrs. Hammerbush shouting, actually.
Was it not?
Mrs. Hammerbush is just sitting nicely on her sofa listening to me waffle. And you know Mrs. Hammerbush doesn't shout, she squawks.
Squawks. Which for the rest of the England people is squawk. Oh, real Tracy's off. Nice move there by Shaven to go around the outside. That's one of those where you could quite easily collect the car in front. Cameraman on the inside of the corner there, just taking pictures on both. And Tracy's into the outside wall again, onto the entrance to the Conrod, which I believe is called Forest Elbow. Is that right, Ashley?
Certainly is.
Well, there you go.
Is it true, Ash, that it's named Forest Elbow because somebody fell off a motorbike there and hurt their elbow?
I believe so.
It's exactly true, though. That is a genuine fact. Is it also true that you're shoveling stuff in your pie hole right now?
No, not true.
So I think the race has settled down quite now. Doc Coop, I think, is away with this. I'll just slip in again that he was my prediction for the win before we started. Well, how's your prediction going there, Rod?
I believe he's on track somewhere.
Robot's having some good battles here. Now he's made it down in ninth, but it's quite a competitive field. It's quite evenly matched. So if you can get past Max here, maybe you can push on, go after Robbo in 7th. I would imagine the language in the Othered household is quite raw today. Oh, he's got him. Robot's got him on start finish straight. Great, I mean, we got a proper drive. That Merc's an absolute missile out of the corner.
I did see what happened. Max was very, very wide, and he went on the grass.
Did he go on? Did he go wide? And it's kind of gave Robot a chance just to dive.
He went full Ash Wilson and went on the grass.
No, it was accidental, not deliberate.
No, it was not purpose.
I think Doc Co-op's had a little bit of a wobble somewhere because the gap's down there. It's just over 3.
Has he not just stopped?
Possibly, but
I believe he's just stopped because he's got. It looks like he's got relatively fresh tyres.
They're both going to be fairly well in on it, but the gap's down now to just under 3 seconds. But they've got 4 seconds now to do Real Tracy, who's got 6 and who's off again into the wall.
I think we need to stop looking at him because we're giving him the full-on commentator's curse.
So
every time we clip onto the Real Tracy, he's hitting something.
So you can just see in the background there, Tom got a real slide out of Forest Elbow onto Conrad there and held it. So this could be another move back into Bradley's. He's got a real drive on him now. I think he's a little bit too far back, but Tom's not shy of making a move. He just sat in behind him there. Expect to move possibly down into turn 1 maybe, I would think, with these two.
There was a good inter-team battle between Jax and Marco, but Jax has dropped back. That's allowed Othed River onto his rear end.
Well,
Othed is deep into the rear of Jack's ropes.
Is he related to Jack's Teller? Smalley saying thanks for that, Stato.
Did you also know as well that the chase, Bradley's
it's hosted by Bradley Walsh.
This Bradley's Corner, as it's known as today, only existed on this track since 1987. When they hosted a round of the World Touring Car Championship for the first time.
That is fantastic.
And I do believe that was also the same year that Scott married Charlene in Neighbours. That's just a generic Australian fact that I've just made myself.
Maybe that was the real reason.
Yeah.
Just talking season 3 for a little bit. I don't know if we're allowed to touch too much on it, so don't give anything away. But if you made your choice of league and team and stuff yet, AJ, for next season?
Colin Cheesewheel.
I've chosen both.
Chosen both.
I will not.
No, I think there will be a big announcement over the next week or so. I think of drivers and teams for each division. I think most people now will be quite settled in where they're going to drive next year and what they're going to drive. So we shall see. It'll be interesting to see where people go and which teams run GT2 and GT3.
Yeah, and the gap between Doc Cooper and Reddy Shaven's coming down, and the chase is on.
Oh no!
The chase is on. I like that.
Change your channel.
I
like
like
that.
that.
Reddy Shaven's just gone off.
Oh, no.
Just gone off.
Oh, you cursed him. You cursed him, Colin.
The chase is over.
Oh, poor boy, taking Tom on the inside there. We cut to that. Oh, Ovid's left the room as well.
He had another little run-in with Jax. He's gone round. Oh, I feel sorry for him.
He's put a lot of time in this week.
One angry Oped.
So we've got Ball Boy here. His tyres he's got to be in the pits this lap.
And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tag again.
Tag, but that's their name. I've forgotten their name.
Can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 3 of them.
I do believe as well that the tag thing is what we're not really supposed to call them. I think the tag will be getting dropped from the game, not the team, but the logos, the sponsorship deal. I think that they had with GTS is starting to come to an end. So interesting to see where they go full team name next year.
I think they will be Asda Smart Price Racing.
I just mentioned that logo coming in on the game. Yeah, I think that's given. See, Doc Coops just getting a little bit scrappy here over the mountain because he was on fairly fresh rubber. He's just caught the wall a couple of times. He's not picked up any damage, but he can afford now just to lift off a little bit because he's in a very, very solid first place. 10.5 now back to Reddy Shaven.
I can confirm from a few Facebook messages I've got that we have a very angry Othed River right now. None of these can be repeated on air, but
no,
he's not very happy.
No, I've just received the same direct from the management. Obviously, Othed will be in full debrief at the moment. I think there's most of the pieces, apart from your front 3, they've actually got a good little battle on here between Marco and Robot. It's probably the closest battle on the track at the moment. And they're about to come up on BJ Robbo, who must have damage because he's not. They should be gaining on him quite quick. So this here could be this is your main battle on the track at the moment. Your front sort of 5 or 6 places are all fairly well settled.
And Marco's going to make it around the outside. Nice job.
That is a tasty move. The Gwen's boys cars there.
That is a dot of the captain.
I would think they're probably in the chat there and backed off rather than both take themselves out. Interesting, we've actually got a multinational podium as well, with an American, a German and an Englishman. There's got to be a joke there somewhere. I thought Robot was going to go for the inside there.
You know what I say about the German sense of humour, it's no laughing matter.
Side by side here between Tim and Riccardo Patrese. Oh! This is a good little battle for 5th place.
Yeah, we jump back up. They always seem to be. It seems this is where they bunch up, and this is probably the worst place on the track, this section here, to be this close. Because if the person in front of you makes a mistake, there's no runoff, so it's quite easy to get caught behind them. And if you do spin over here, it's very, very hard to get the car turned round. Hence my brief picnic in the D1 race.
I am thinking about creating a new team actually, maybe the Chase Racing.
The Chase Racing?
I think it'd be very good.
I think it would. There'll be and if they make mistakes in the race or don't pull the team well, you could chase ties them.
Yes, I could get Bradley Wolf. Come on,
you could.
Yes.
Give them some motivation.
I believe he's got there's a German horse rider, I think, that may want to come drive for you next year. A certain Miss Schmeller.
Oh no! Just
or Mr. Wacker.
Wasn't it? No, it was Mr. Tingler, wasn't it?
Mr. Tingler and
Oh, he's gone right round. Oh, he held that
Tracy.
though. He's
You
just
looked
about
at him
held
again.
it.
What did I tell you? Is to stop looking at him. Every time you look at him, he comes off.
Oh, weird.
And that sounded so much better in my head.
Oh dear. And we descend
into the usual chaos of the Twitch stream.
I was just thinking about you earlier, Rod, with your delicate stomach situation at the moment, and I didn't want anybody to crack any jokes connected with pooping, because they're not my favourite type of joke, but they're a solid number 2.
Trust us, there is no such thing as a solid number 2 for me at the moment.
So, this gap between Cope, just jumping back up to the front, and Ready Shaven, it's flitting. When Ready Shaven keeps it on the track, keeps it fairly square, the gap does come down. But see again, it's just had a little slide there, which is going to allow Tom to catch up a little bit. I think we are going to see another tag lockout on the podium today.
We've got Matt Ross. Not sure who it is. It's Tim. Tim is off into the barriers. The winner of the US Grand Prix, and actually
Robot's missing. Robot's gone off as well.
And they've
luckily he's only
Tim's
picked up front damage. Yes, Robot should get past him on here. It looks like for his tyre wear, he's probably due in the next lap or so to come in for a fresh set of booties. So he may take that move a little bit earlier. Tim pulled right to one side there to let Robot through, but you can see the aero damage is affecting the turning of that car. Tim's straight after him.
Ready Shapen's getting his tyres chipped. Never mind.
Yep. I tell you what, we'll come back to you on that one in a second, Colin.
Tell you what, there's some gap here between 3rd and 4th.
That joke really didn't follow through very well.
Unlike Rod. It's
like fizzy gravy.
Yeah, that gap between 3rd and 4th down to And just look at Ball Boy's tyres. He's on fresh set. These two aren't. They're on a very, very similar strategy.
He has just come out of the pit lane.
It is 10 seconds. I do think we have got a lockout.
That Beetle Sport is... it seems very tasty up here, doesn't it?
I love that car. We drove it last year in Season 1. It's just so stable. I think it's probably the best overall car in GT3. It's not necessarily the fastest, but it stops, it turns, it's balanced. It's not the easiest car to get out of line either. So on a track like this where you need a lot of stability, especially at the rear, again, sorry Rob, you're going to be hard pushed to beat the Beetle Sport.
Oh, there's no hard pushing.
Well, I'm saying then again, I went for Waverley drive. Every time they seem to hold on from a little bit of airtime, they have a bit of an incident. Tom's going to have to come in. Tom is running on empty. So I would think Tom's going to come in.
Smalley in the comments has said, we like Minix, said nudes.
Don't go off!
You looked at him!
It's on the pit lane entry.
He came off in the entry. That is unfortunate.
Rodney.
Luckily, no damage for him.
No, I mean with a bit
anyway,
on light,
I'm just gonna send Smalley a photo. I think
Doc Coops in the pits as well. So Reddy Shaven stayed out for another lap.
Going to go to the lead, I think.
Yeah, he will probably be on his last stint as well. He can make his last stint.
So
he's brought it right down to 3.5. This is really good. This is going to be a hell of a battle between the three teammates, because there's now approximately 3 seconds between each of them. And Reddy Shaven was just starting to pull that gap back to Doc Co-op in that last stint.
Ball Boy's got on a very, very lonely run in 4th right now. He's not particularly close to Tom, and Ricardo Petraschi ain't particularly close to him.
Yeah, he's just settling down out. He's still. Reddy Shaven just needs to try and.
Just
trying to overdrive a little bit.
Stop looking at him. Stop looking at him.
If anybody wants to pay me 20 quid, we can focus on one car for a bit, because it seems to be all it takes to go on.
Mix wallet.
Do you know where my wallet is? Actually, you had it last.
No, and he's actually just slowed down a lot.
Shame. See, Doc Coop must have had a bit of a slide as well, because he's down there to 2.5.
Phil Babbage is saying, if Tag bring it home 1, 2, 3, is that the team championship? No, I believe it's as easy as ABC.
I will just have a look for you. While we're on about that, a little question for you all. What do you call a naked bear?
A naked bear?
A bear?
God, that's they're getting worse. Mr.
I would
Seeing as how I've called
Phil,
cheese wheel here, I also have a cheese related joke. What cheese do you use to get a bear out of a tree? Come on, bear.
Dear. Do you know what? Maybe Shane would hate this if he was here maybe on Cheese Joke Day. I was walking down the street the other day, and this guy, right, he threw cheese, butter and milk at me, and I stood there and thought, how dare he? Just had a look, Phil, your question, without doing the calculations on the thing, I would think the fact that Fifi is left, that has confirmed Tag as team champions.
Oh, no. Doc will finish in P10, unfortunately, due to penalties, even if he finishes in P1.
I do think that will just see Liverpool score the first goal against Chelsea. I do think that will still give me, because they're about 30 points in front, and I don't believe we've got any other Spinorama driver driving today.
Yeah, interesting. I think
with Fifi gone, that's the championship gone, I think.
I don't know where the other Spinorama guys are.
I believe they all got together to have a big game of Scrabble. It's Scrabble night for the Spinorama lads.
Maybe that's why Fifi left early.
Yeah,
Maybe.
well, he thought he might have had enough time before it came to his turn, but I do believe he had a 6-letter word he was desperate to put down, so he's obviously had to leave to play 6-letter word.
That contained a Z and an X as well. I think it was going to be a winning word.
On a triple word score as well.
Oh, I mean, it's unbelievable. That is some talent. Well, maybe that's the thing for today. I wonder what the highest...
Oh no, Ricardo Patrese off again.
Oh no.
We weren't looking at him this time, we do apologise.
Maybe we need to start concentrating on him.
Keep him on the track. Robots in 8th. This is Robots in still in a battle with Tim. Now the damage is clear from both. We'll stick with these two for a little bit.
Oh, ball boys run wide out of the chase.
We've got Fatboy Sims and loads of people who should get penalties. It was like a wreck fest. It'll be interesting to see what the student situation is like this week. Oh, Robot's a bit loose there. He's
given a position almost.
That was a shot from Ash's helicopter there. What can we see from the helicopter today, Ash?
Kangaroos.
Wallabies!
Nice. There you go.
Lots of them.
Kangaroos from the sky.
Doc Coop's starting to get
They're
go
all
up
hot
again.
and mad.
We'll just watch to see if Tim's probably going to go for a move down the inside. Oh, they both go off. And who's that gone off? Jax has just gone shooting off in the background as well.
Jax rubs the grass.
And he's off into the wall.
While we're sitting in
Jax is now rubbing the wall.
I would think that Doc Coop's probably going to try and win this to maybe make a statement after the penalties is received.
But what he's even, if he wins, he gets a double. He won in D1, he's going to win here.
I don't know anyone else has done that.
I wonder if people in Target sitting there thinking, go on, just give Shaven the win, or if Doc Co-op is thinking, no, I'm winning this.
I would think Doc is probably going to try and hold on for the win for the statement, but obviously it's not going to... Shaven's going to get the win by default.
Or maybe they'll slow down for Tom to go through, since he's the one highest in the championship. Potentially.
I think obviously with BJ Roberts now back up to 5th, it's still going to mean that Tom will overtake him, because we'll just check what the points difference is between
I think all three of them should
fourth.
slow down and cross the line at the same time, like Le Mans 66.
And look how that turned out. Oh no!
There's a 6-point difference between 2nd and 4th, so if they stay where they are, Tom will jump Robbo for 2nd by
Smalley
a
saying
point.
2-0 to Liverpool.
Oh, we're man. Oh, we're.
Oh, we.
Who scored that? Amazaki. Go on, give it to Thiago. Sadio Mane, number 2. There you go.
Oh,
Shaven's gone round.
Come on, Shaven's
Smidder, Scatman John, look
He's
at
the
this.
scat, man.
And Tom's also closing in.
This could
See,
be.
they're going to do it on. They're going to have to cross the line at the same time.
The chase is on.
Hey.
Is it? I'm changing channel.
This is going to be. See, Doc Coop's into the wall there on the inside. The three of them just need to take a breath, because they've got 25 seconds. There's no need for them all to be battling with each other like this.
I can't wait till we have the ITV logo in the top right corner.
Yeah. Maybe we should apply. I'm going to apply to sit in the studio
Welcome
with
to OFR
Tom's on the
T2.
wall again. Look at this going down the Conroe.
That's a beautiful sight. 3 Beatles all together.
I'm going to apply to join Susie Perry in the studio. That is a picture and a half, that.
No, they're just showing off now, aren't they? It's beautiful. Well done, lads.
It's a good job. Ball boy is a little bit further back. Anders just coming to the pits. On his last lap.
It's a hell of a shot to get into the pits.
Is it not?
This is going to be good to watch this last couple of laps here.
It is.
I can see it. I can see a little bit of a tag between these two. going into one of the
Oh,
corners.
it's a game of tag, is it?
It is a game of tag.
Iversaw says it's all fun and games until they take each other out.
I'm pretty sure Ballboy has a penalty though.
I think he does.
We'll just have a look. Just get the penalty situation up on the unserved and see where we're going to go after. Let's say the unserved penalties. You've got Fifi, Ballboy, and Doc Cook. So Ballboy's got a 10-place grid penalty as well. So that's going to drop. That's going to put BJ Robbo into third.
Yeah.
So the difference between, although the gap will close slightly, that will then put...
Oh no! Petraeus has gone.
Off again. He's off again.
No, he's gone out of the room.
He's
Oh,
left.
he's gone the room. Oh!
See, Tom's just dropped back here. I wonder if Tom's just biding, playing a little bit of a sensible waiting game and holding back because he knows that position's going to come back to him with Doc's penalties.
Coming up on lap traffic, I believe it is one of the Beatles.
Well, that's 4 Beatles in the same shot there.
I believe I can touch the sky.
I don't think even you're that tall.
I'm just wondering who sang that, Nick.
I believe it was Ash Wilson.
Not me, not guilty.
Oh, Doc's off.
Oh no, he's
This is the thing. I think there is a definite tag between these three.
Is Tom going to go on the inside? Not quite.
If
Tom could not get right inside the ready shaven.
They were over the line, then a bit like the commentary at certain parts today.
Ready Shaven is chiselled and ready to go for the win.
He's going to go for that little thin strip, if he can.
Oh no, Ready Shaven's going to be like
Unless it all goes wrong and they end up with a growler.
Jan will be happy with the and Kidman with the amount of airtime that their team's getting. Look at this shot over there. Imagine being...
Ready was in the wall.
I think there was a little bit of a kiss there from Tom on Ready Shaven as well. And now he's got a 1.5 second penalty for climbing the wall, and I don't think
he's
that
going to hit the wall
really
again.
his fault. Tom's still going to take the win by default.
But Ballboy is... Oh no, he's not. I thought he was getting close, but then I just realised it was a back marker because I'm silly.
Oh, weird man.
Well, Ready Shaven's taken his penalty.
Tom is just sitting behind him.
I think they know they're going to come through as a 1-2. Good drive from the three of them though. Drift of the day. Drift of the day round Forest Elbow.
Iversaw says nice puns. It's like I'm listening to teenagers.
Oh dear. Iversaw Head is a Phil as in... Oh, we're not going to go there. Not live. So watch Tom's just coming through Bradley.
I'm starting to think that the chase is over.
The chase is over.
I missed it.
So I don't know what else on R5. There you go, Doc Coop winning on the road today. Obviously, unfortunately, his penalties from last week will take him back. But still, I think possibly putting the thing...
Yeah, Ready Shaven's pulled over.
That's a move there to help Tom in the championship. Ballboy finishing in 4th.
And only 4th as well.
Yeah, he's in no man's land, isn't he?
Yeah, and everybody's guaranteed points because we've only got 10 finishers.
I think Ballboy will be out of the points though.
Yeah. Your podium's going to be Tom, Ready Shaven and BJ Robbo, with both Doc Coop and Ballboy dropping to 9th and 10th. So they'll still pick up points, which is probably more than they thought they'd do with the 10-place grid penalty.
And I guess Doc Coop might get 10th because Ballboy has a penalty. Perhaps.
You would think that they would
Jax
put...
is in the wall.
They're already starting hashtag justice for Dr. Co-op.
We're still getting a battle here between Jax and Robot. They're both in the wall. They've both got
the invisible wall.
I would think, looking at the penalties, you may get Doc Coop take 9th, Ballboy 10th, because they're the last two finishers. Tim's crossed the line in 7th. Jax and Dr. Robot will be your next two.
Castle's saying 2 times podium lockout in 1 season. That is true, but unfortunately with penalties it won't stay that way.
And here we are. Can Robot get him on the final corner?
He's going to go. He's going to try cut back. He's going to try and go square the corner off. Oh, you know he's going to try around the outside.
Around the outside. And who's going to get it? It's going to be Jax.
Oh, that was a hell of a finish.
Congratulations.
Lovely finish. Lovely finish.
7/700ths of a second between the two of them there. Very close racing. It's a interesting track round Panorama.
I find it incredible that a shop can win a race.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, it's been known to happen.
Mick, sorry, Rod. I believe in a previous life you were a chef, weren't you?
I was, yes.
Yeah. The French obviously like their food. I don't know if you are aware of why the French don't have 2 eggs for breakfast, because apparently 1 egg is an earth.
Oh, God. Help me.
There we go.
Yeah, I look forward to my Sundays, you know. And this is how you treat me.
Well, it's there you go. You could probably that's round 9 complete. Good win there for Tom. It's going to close the battle right up between him and Robbo in the championship, and I would think, with there being no Spinorama driver finished today, that's confirmed the team championship for Tag as well. So they need big congratulations for that. And yeah, second lockout on the road. Obviously, it's not going to be that when the penalties get added, but we shall see when that comes through. I believe obviously it's going to be. I think it'll be a busy week for the stewarding team this week. And we shall see.
I feel sorry for them all.
I thought we was going to have a chicken tonight there. Thanks for watching. For those that do want to watch, there's D3 of F1 from Suzuka at 7. And yeah, thanks for watching. We didn't quite get the comment record this week. We need to try and top that. I think we've got 473.
It will happen eventually.
We need to try and get next week to end the season with the commentary team win. I think we need a commentary team league.
The commentary team of the season award. I
think that's what's needed.
I think that's confirmed to be you.
I think so. I think we are aware with it. So, thanks for watching. Watch some F1 at 7 if you wish, and we shall see you all next week.